Hey guys, Jerseytoof here coming at you with another video. Today we got another spicy pick for the Ultra League Premier Cup. We're bringing in Drifblim. Yes, Drifblim has to be 100% for it to be very viable in this cup. But if you have one, I can recommend using it because it really is a decent Pokemon for this meta. We paired it up with Obstagoon as a safe swap, and we put Venusaur in the back. After watching BattleBillPvP yesterday, I decided to give this team a shot, and it did fairly well. I understand why he made this team, but I think Drifblim would be better served maybe in the back or as a safe swap, because so many times in the lead I've been getting, I have to use shields right off, or I'm not winning leads right off the bat. So we'll just have something to think about. And yesterday, I don't know if you guys were experienced. I know I heard a lot about it, but I was getting a lot of lag and a lot of desync where I would just stand there and my opponent would be attacking me. And it's so frustrating because it's so hard to gain points this season. And any loss is a big loss because it takes away so much of your hard-earned work. Niantic needs to come through and start fixing a lot of these bugs. It seems like every time they fix something, another bug comes up. I know I heard a lot about being an Android, but I know a lot of iPhones had the same problem. So we'll see how today goes. So, I know I'm getting a lot of views, but people aren't subscribers. So just hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, and get notified every single day when I upload my videos. So I hope you guys enjoy. So without further ado, Drifblim floats into the meta. Let's see if Obstagoon and Venusaur can have his back. Alright guys, until tomorrow, Jerseytoof out. Remember, you guys are the best community in the world, and thank you so much for all the support. Thank you so much. Alright guys, you ready for some of that Hundo Drifblim leading the way action? Alright, who do we got first? We got Chris Rogers, 27 is up. What you got for me, Chris? Alright, Drifblim into Gyarados. Okay, this crunch is super effective against the ghost typing of Drifblim, so we gotta watch out for crunches, but these icy winds will start to add up and will be debuffing this Gyarados. So as you can see, those icy winds do a decent amount of damage, but I want to win this lead, so I'm going to shield the first one, and I want to see if they want to commit their shields. If not, they're going to be losing this matchup, and Drifblim does win in the 2 shield, so we'll see here. They decide to shield. Alright, and actually for the next, after this icy win, I'm going to over farm. That way I can get to 2 icy wins in the end before they get to another crunch. So at this point, I'm going to farm almost up to 2 icy wins and fire this away. We'll see if we get the last shield from them. And we do. So we're going to be able to get to that icy win and take out this Gyarados and win the lead and get both shields. So Drifblim doing some work. Alright, let's see if they bring in now. They bring in their Alolan Muck. Yes, those snarls are super effective, but we're going to be able to get to this icy win before they're able to take us out, and that is really key. Let's see if they want to use some energy, because I don't really want to swap out, and they are going to use their energy. That is great. So then we can bring in our Obstagoon right here. We put Cross Chop back on our Obstagoon because there's so many times where I needed that fighting charge move. Just like in this case, Night Slashes will be resisted, and Gunk Shots take so long to get to. So these counters and Cross Chops will start to add up, and they have to hit me with Sludge Waves to do any damage. And now that Sludge Wave is debuffed, so they're going to bring in their own Obstagoon. So we're going to hit this thing with a Cross Chop, and then we're going to swap right into our Venusaur right here. Venusaur does resist all those counters, and Night Slashes will take a lot to get us, and they decided to get the writing on the wall and decided to concede. So good game, trainer. All right, let's get into game 2 here. Like I said, I appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me. It's been such a great time for me to make these videos every single day for you guys. And I just hope we can keep this momentum, and hopefully we can get up to that rank 10 this season. It's going to be a grind. We got Maury up next. What you got for me, Maury? I think this is the match that I made a couple of crucial mistakes. We got an Ampharos lead. This is not great for Drifblim. So we're going to give up a little bit of energy and go right into our safe swap Obstagoon. We got to watch out for that Focus Blast that Ampharos does possess, but looks like they're going to farm all that energy and keep it all, so they're going to bring in our Venusaur here. We're going to hope that we can get this thing out of here. I made a crucial mistake by not trying to win this switch. We're hopefully going to get the boost, because that's going to help out in this matchup so much. We're actually going to shield this one up right here, because a Frenzy Plant would take out almost all our health right there. We would survive one Frenzy Plant, as you can see. But I definitely should have tried to win Switch, and they're not going to shield. So this is the reason why I did not want to shield this up. But in the end, I should have probably went down 2 shields to try to win this Switch advantage. But we're going to try for the farm down. We weren't going to be able to do it, so we're going to have to go for a Night Slash right here. And we're going to get one shield out of them, and we get another boost. That is crazy. We're almost able to take out the Venusaur. Now, one shield apiece. Drifblim comes back in. Now it comes in their Ampharos. We're going to hit this thing with an Icy Wind. And I should have swapped out right away, but I thought maybe I can get this thing down. But we're going to have to take a Thunder Punch right here. It's going to be super effective. And it doesn't take us out, but they had two Thunder Punch. I knew they had all that energy, and we're just going to waste pretty much all this energy I just got on my Drifblim. And then we're going to bring in our Venusaur, and now they have their own Drifblim in the back. And Venusaur is completely walled by Drifblim. Those Icy Winds are going to be super effective, and now we're going to be Icy Wind, and our damage is going to be even that much less against this. So this is just, you know, a formality at this point, but I'm just going to play it out. We're going to try to get as much damage, make it as close as possible. Frenzy Plants, as you can see, they do a good, decent amount of damage because Frenzy Plant is definitely a good move, even when it's resisted. So, I mean, 3 Frenzy Plants could have taken out this Drifblim at this range, but at this point, they had so much energy, and I knew I needed 2 more Frenzy Plants, so I was hoping to get to 2 more, but the Ice Wind takes us out, and it's going to be GG's Trainer. 1-1 start. All right, what do we got now? We got another YouTuber here, Sai Sensei. Actually, he's a Twitch user. This was actually a really awesome match. Good games to you, sir. We got an Empoleon lead. Okay, this is not really a great lead. The only thing we can really do is throw Shadow Balls at it. So I'm going to hit a Shadow Ball. They actually get to their Hydro Cannon first. We're not going to shield this up. We're going to hit this thing with a Shadow Ball. And then we're going to swap right into our Obstagoon. And hopefully catch him off guard. And they let it go through. Okay, Obstagoon comes in. They got their Machamp. This is not looking good, right, guys? We're going to hit this thing with Cross Chops and try to get this Machamp low enough to where we can come in here and farm down with our Drifblim. Okay, they're going to try to fully commit to the farm down on us, which is the play. Another Cross Chop coming through. We're getting this Machamp really, really low. We're almost actually able to take it out. So Obstagoon doing some work. Drifblim coming in. We're not going to shield this up. So if it's a Rock Slide, it's going to take us out. If not, it's a Cross Chop, and we triple resist that. And we're actually almost able to hex it down. So we're not going to shield this one either. So if Rock Slide does take us out, so we come in here with Venusaur with 2 shields. Can he clean up the mess? We got a Togekiss in the back. All right. So we're going to bait the first one because I know they're going to start using shields. So they're going to shield the first Frenzy Plant. So we're going to actually go for the Sludge Bomb right here because I think they're going to think I'm going to go for a double bait. And hopefully this comes through. And it lands. That is really crucial right now. So now we have 2 shields. And we're almost probably going to be able to Vine Whip this thing down. We know the swap's coming in here. So we're going to try to Frenzy Plant this thing completely down so we have a Frenzy Plant ready. Drill Prek. Going to shield that up. Now we're going to farm completely down here. They still have a shield left. So at this point, I had 2 Frenzy Plants ready. So I know they're going to shield this one up, but we're going to have another one ready. And down goes Togekiss to the Vine Whips. That was a great game, trainer. Go get it, Sai Sensei. I really enjoy watching your Twitches. And, you know, I wasn't even watching your Twitch, but I figured you were streaming. So I know you thought you had that match, but we came through in the end. So, yep, that was a great game. What do we got up next here? We got Joey11739. What you got for me, Joey? Drifblim into a Gallade. Okay, we just did a video on Gallade last video, so nothing really Gallade can throw at us is super effective, but these confusions do start to add up. We're going to bait with a Icy Wind here. And they decide to let it go through. Okay, now they're bringing their Swampert. So we're going to Icy Wind this thing and then bring in our Venusaur. I probably should have just brought in my Venusaur right away. So that was a misplay on my part. But we're going to catch this Hydro Cannon on our Venusaur. And we're going to be able to farm this thing completely down. And I think they're going to be able to get to an Earthquake before we're able to Vine Whip it down. So we're going to have to shield this up. Because an Earthquake at this range would almost take us out. And we have all this loaded energy for whatever comes back in. It's going to be that Gallade again. Yeah, this is just going to be a Leaf Blade. So that's fine. And we have 2 Frenzy Plants locked and loaded. First one coming through, gets shielded. And the second one, hopefully we're going to get the second shield here, or this Gallade is going to be taken out. And now we're going to swap into our Drifblim again. And they have a Lapras in the back. Okay, that's why they don't want that Venusaur out of there. But little do they know, we have an Obstagoon for this Lapras also. So we're just going to try to do as much damage as possible on this Lapras. We're going to let Drifblim go down at this point. Surf. And now we can bring in our Obstagoon here just to run wild. Obstagoon coming through. Cross Chop right here is going to be just enough to take out this Lapras at this range, I believe. No, cross chop is just such a terrible move, but I felt I needed fighting coverage because there's so many times that Night Slashers resisted, especially in a Alolan Muck matchup. All right, they bring the Gallade, has loaded energy, so we're just going to shield this up and then counter this Gallade down. Actually, we're going to go for a Night Slash. I thought we were going to counter it down, but hey, either way, this takes out the Gallade, and good games, trainer. That 3-in-1 hype, can we make it 4-in-1? Can we do it? This is right before all that lag started happening. It was doing pretty good for all day into that last set, and it was super frustrating. All right, we got Stills 55. What you got for me, Stills? Drifblim into a Magnezone. This is not a good lead at all. Another lost lead, but we're going to farm up some energy and go right into our Obstagoon here. And I know they have all that loaded energy. This is another case where I want to win switch advantage. So we're going to try to shield this up and see how we got the boost. That is great. Right off the rip. So another Night Slash coming through. This is going to do a lot more damage to this Venusaur if it goes unshielded. And he decided not to shield it. Okay, that's fine with me. So we're going to shield this up, and we're probably going to be able to counter this Venusaur down and have all this energy locked and loaded. That's going to be the play. We're actually not going to shield this because it's not going to take us out. And we're able to farm it down and have almost 2 Night Slashes ready. I didn't see what they brought in. Was it a Magnezone? No, it was a Gallade. Okay. And then we're going to be able to hit this thing with another Night Slash. They're going to have to start shielding here soon. And they're going to use their shield right there. Okay, they're going to Confusion us down. That's not ideal. But we can bring in our Drifblim right now, I believe. That's what we do. Yep, we're going to bring in our Drifblim right here. Icy Wind this Gallade because Venusaur is going to resist those wild charges. And Gallade goes down. They're going to save their shield. That's fine. Let them hit me with a wild charge. Let them get debuffed. All right, Drifblim goes down. Venusaur comes in. There's really nothing this Magnezone can do. They can hit us with another wild charge, so even a Frenzy Plant's going to one-shot at this point. Not effective. So Frenzy Plant coming through. I think they have 1 shield left. Or they used it already. Nope. They decided to let it go. They knew the writing on the wall. So that's a 4-in-1 hype. Magnezone is definitely something I was looking into making. It definitely has a lot of play in the Ultra League Premier Cup if when lined up correctly. But those wild charges do debuff you. So it's hard to throw them and actually still be viable after that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I might make a little bit more changes to this team, but I really enjoy using it. Drifblim is definitely a great Pokemon, and paired up with Obstagoon and Venusaur, you can't go wrong. So until tomorrow, guys, Jerseytoof out. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Drifblim is definitely a spicy option in the Premier Cup Ultra League. You know, if you have the resources, I do recommend making one. It's really fun to use. Maybe not in the lead, but you know, it does have a lot of play in the lead like you saw in this video, but I think it's best suited for a safe swapper in the back. You just got to watch out for them rock types. You got to watch out for the electric types. You got to watch out for other ghost types. Yes, it has a lot of bulk, but it is really squishy for how much bulk it does have. So, I mean, Obstagoon, obviously we know about Obstagoon. You just got to watch out for them fairy types and them fighting types. But overall, it has a lot of play in the Ultra League also. So, I mean, you just got to make a team that can cover the weaknesses. You're always going to have some weaknesses on a team. That's just the way it is. You're going to have these teams that come in here and they're going to hard counter your team. You just got to limit all the counters as much as you can. So, I mean, I know I've been trying to get you guys to send me some videos so I can have some shoutcasts this season. You know, I really love to do that. I've been getting some videos. So I just want to continue the momentum and get so many more videos for me to watch. I'm going to put that Google Doc in the description like I do every video, and hit me up on Twitter and see what we can do. So until tomorrow, guys, I hope you enjoyed the Drifblim floating into the meta. Who knows what tomorrow got in store. All right, guys, thank you so much for all the support. You guys are the best community in the world. See you guys.